It's Paul Ryan. Last week I talked about players and poets. Today I'd like to talk a bit about Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys. By mid-1965, Wilson had tired of writing songs about surfboards, hot rods, and girls, and he decided it was time to write music for what he called, quote-unquote, geeks, such as himself. So freed up from touring commitments, he had time to pursue some new creative ideas. Ever since the Beach Boys released their album Pet Sounds, there have been debates about whether Wilson is a quote-unquote genius or not. Part of it was started due to a media campaign developed by their press officer, Derek Taylor, who lauded his new client's music as genius. But many others have echoed that sentiment as well. A song he created from the Pet Sounds album helped fuel this greatest ever written discussion. The song is called God Only Knows. The Beach Boys were midway through their 1966 tour of Japan and Hawaii when back at home Wilson began writing sessions that would yield God Only Knows, plus other songs on the Pet Sounds album. God Only Knows is a soft, plaintive, and it's a beautiful song. So why is that song so exceptional? Of course, there's a number of reasons, but I'll look at a few here. Whenever the song's discussed, one recurring theme becomes the chords and how each matches the singer's mood. And for me, the lyrics, they're masterful. But for me, this chord situation might be where some of the brilliance of this song resides. Wilson obviously carefully matches his chord choices with the singer's words. And as a result, the song contains 22 chords. 22. The Ave Maria, which is on my acoustic country Christmas album and is pretty elaborate itself, has 15. Wilson substitute root chords with fifths or thirds, which are less demonstrative or full than a major chord when the singer calls for it. The lyrics reflect nervousness and uncertainty. The less convincing chords mirror that musically, and the human brain picks up on that. The song God Only Knows would become a standalone masterpiece and creative achievement of the album Pet Sounds. It combines the lonely aching of Carl Wilson's lead vocal with the instrumentation and musical complexity I described a minute ago. Paul McCartney, no stranger to great creations, has said, quote, "I've actually performed it with Brian, and I'm afraid to say that during the sound check I broke down." McCartney goes on, "The song is one of few songs that reduces me to tears every time I hear it. It's really just a love song, but it's brilliantly done, and it shows the genius of Brian Wilson. It's a song that exists entirely on its own space, and it's a masterpiece that remains as beautiful and awe-inspiring as the day it was released." Okay, next week I'll move on from a great song to a great songwriter, and we'll look at Dolly Parton. And now, stay tuned for another episode of Freddie Spaghetti and one of my songs.
It's that time in Sound Threads where Paul will play one of his songs. Hope you enjoy.
This week's song is called Scattered. Have you ever been in a state of constant, never-ending overwhelm? Like every day you go to the office and there's just more and more work. We've all been there at different times, and I wrote the song to take a step back and maybe take a look at it from a humorous perspective. What can happen when a blizzard of work can lead to things like forgetting, generally messing up, and all kinds of problems. So here's Scattered. Hope you enjoy it.
The car door locked at the very time I saw the keys on a seat inside. Oh, locked out again. The memories shine, I can't recall where I'm supposed to be right now. Oh, that fog again. I'm scattered. I run in all directions at one time. Scattered, scattered, up each day to work from 9 till 9. The plans I made are in a mess, up at dawn, no time to rest. Oh, that clock again. Missed my turn on the drive today, my mind was drifting far away. Oh, missed again. I'm scattered, scattered, I run in all directions at one time. Scattered, scattered, up each day to work from 9 till 9. I'm scattered, scattered, I run in all directions at one time. Scattered, scattered, up each day to work from 9 till 9. Rushing through an endless day, the work I did was in too late. Oh, I'll start again. Oh, to be on the beach somewhere with just the sun and the ocean air. Out the door for a dinner date, got the time but forgot the place. Oh, I'm dead again. The memories shot, I can't recall where I'm supposed to be right now. Oh, that fog again. I'm scattered, scattered, I run in all directions at one time. I'm scattered, scattered, up each day to work from 9 till 9.
And now, here is this week's episode of The Musical Life of Freddie Spaghetti.
Fred Barton Jr. is 24 years old. To his friends, he's known as Freddie Spaghetti. He's a tall man, little on the thin side, with bushy blonde hair, closely shaven, and a confident air about him. His voice is deep, almost gravelly. And his clothing of choice, well, designer jeans and Nike t-shirts. He works at a local distribution center. In the warehouse, he mans a forklift truck. His job is to stack and move pallets with boxes that are to be shipped by the end of the day. The job's okay. It pays well, but his first love is music. And he dreams about going on tour, cutting a record, and becoming a big star. And the money. Being a star meant having enough money that he'd never, ever have to move another pallet or drive a forklift long as he lives. And maybe someday he could even buy a house. His third-floor apartment is fairly stark, about what you'd expect from a young bachelor. The rent's affordable, and he can walk to work unless the weather's bad. An old couch his mom, Nancy Barton, gave him is located in one corner. It's in bad shape. Some of the threads are coming loose. The blue color's fading a bit, and the top, it's turning to gray where the sunshine comes pouring in. But Freddie likes it because it's comfortable. He can sit, watch some television, play his guitar, look at the computer. His apartment is small. There's no dinner table, but a small coffee table sits just in front of the couch. It's perfect for putting up your feet after a hard day at work. He bought it about a year ago at Bargains R Us. Sometimes he's on the couch watching old reruns of Andy Griffiths or Hee Haw, and other times he just sits there, thumbing his phone and looking for MP3s and videos he can play his guitar along with. The kitchen, that's over to one side of the TV and the couch area. And behind the couch, just over to the right, is a window where he can gaze at the people walking along on the street. In his way, Freddie's an old soul. Every week or two, Freddie and his buddy Jenks, they meet at a local bar for a beer and just to catch up. Jenks is short for Adam Jankowski, and Freddie and Jenks have known each other since they were toddlers. They went through school together and played together as kids. Jenks even looks a bit like Freddie's twin brother. He's tall, blonde, athletic looking. However, that's where the similarity ends. Jenks was a star on the high school football team and ice hockey team. Well, Freddie, he spent most of his time hanging out at the local music store. Freddie was drawn to Jenks' fun personality. If there was a funny joke or anything else making the rounds or a party to be crashed, Jenks would be on top of it.
Thanks for listening to this week's Sound Threads. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week we'll have a brand new edition. Hope you will join us then.